love snow for Christmas. Okay, I'm ready. Molly, okay. And Judah. And baby Jack. Well, guess what? It's preschool story time, and I'm Miss Jessica, and I'm so excited to have you guys here with me today. Today, we're going to be singing some silly songs about our body parts. Again. I have. You guys have been here before. So I have some really funny songs. I have one song where you guys are going to help me draw the person they describe. So that should be really fun. Then I thought we could play Simon Says. Have you guys ever played that game?
Yeah.
So that could be really fun. I've got some funny books. So we'll have to change it to Miss Jessica Says. That'll be a fun game. So I wanted to let you guys know some announcements. Parents, we are still doing our 1,000 books before kindergarten. You remember? So you can sign up at the desk, and every time you read a book together, you just color in a planet, and when you hit 100, you get to come in and get a prize. There's a bigger prize when you hit 500 and a huge prize when you hit 1,000. And you can just keep chugging away at this. Hey, Walker. So that's one announcement. And then the other announcement is we have a Super Saturday this Saturday that's going to be in this room, and it's with Temple Shalom, and they're going to be doing a Hanukkah story time. And they're bringing some yummy treats. So if you celebrate Hanukkah, or maybe you don't know much about Hanukkah, but you want to learn, you can come, and there's going to be yummy treats. And then we have Mr. Troy is going to be here on December 10th for a Christmas sing-along. That's going to be really exciting, and he's going to be in here too. And then on the 17th, we have the Kinders, which are a really fun band, and they'll be in the event center, and they're also going to do a holiday show. So December is full, you guys. It's going to be full of so much fun. So I hope I get to see you on some of our Super Saturdays. Okay, enough business. Let's get to the fun. Let's get our bodies ready for the books, the first song. So if you've been here before, you know we do a welcome song to get our bodies ready to listen. And it always starts with a wave and a smile. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? Then I'm going to clap my hands. Hi, hello, and clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Hi, hello, and clap your hands. Clap your hands today. Now I'm going to get my arms ready. I'm going to stretch up high. Hi, hello, and stretch up high. Stretch up high. Stretch up high. Hi, hello, and stretch up high. Stretch up high today. Now I'm going to get my brain ready, and I'm going to cross my arms. Hi, hello, and cross your arms. Cross your arms. Cross your arms. Hi, hello, and cross your arms. Cross your arms today. Now I'm going to get my whole body ready, and I'm going to breathe in deep. Hi, hello, and breathe in deep. Breathe in deep. Breathe in deep. Hi, hello, and breathe in deep. Breathe in deep today. Awesome. We did it. Kiss your brains. So I'm going to read a really funny book, but it's a naughty book. Sometimes when we read books, we think, oh, I want to be just like that, and I want to do what they do. And sometimes we read books where we're like, oh, no, no, no. What do you think about painting your whole house without your parents' permission? No, that would not go over well, right? What if you painted your whole body instead of the paper?
Like he does.
Mm-hmm. So he makes some not so great choices in this book.
Yeah, he's not
It's a silly book. He makes bad choices, and I don't recommend doing what he does. You have? It's really funny, and I love it, but he's naughty. He's doing stuff he's not supposed to do. I would have lost every piece of paint that I had. I Ain't Gonna Paint No More by Karen Beaumont. It's a funny book. He's not going to paint anymore. One day, my mama caught me painting pictures on the floor and the ceiling and the walls and the curtains and the door, and I heard my mama holler like I never did before. She looks relatively calm, I think, for having her whole living room redone. You ain't gonna paint no more. You ain't gonna paint no more. I ain't gonna paint no more, no more. I ain't gonna paint no more. You think that's true? Yeah, she had to erase it all. That's what I say, but there ain't no way that I ain't gonna paint no more. So what's he gonna paint next? So I take some red and I paint my head. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Oh, what the heck? Gonna paint my neck. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Still, I just can't rest till I paint my chest. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Guess there ain't no harm if I paint my I bet it's arm. Arm? Okay, now I ain't gonna paint no more. I ain't gonna paint no more, no more. I ain't gonna paint no more. But I just can't stand not to paint my hand. No, I ain't gonna paint no more. Then I see some black, so I paint my, what do you think? Back! Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Like an Easter egg, gonna paint my, he's here, this big old splotch is him. He's so covered in paint. Like an Easter egg, gonna paint my leg. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Do you think he's gonna do that next? Still, I ain't complete till I paint my, till I paint my feet. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. My goodness, what's left? I ain't gonna paint no more, no more. I ain't gonna paint no more. But I'm such a nut, gonna paint my, what have you done? You think he's in trouble now? Y'all don't faint, because there ain't no paint, so I ain't gonna paint no more. He used it all up. I know. Woo! I think his mom's had a rough day. Yeah, everybody in this household's gonna be having a lot of cleanup. He painted everything. What didn't he paint? Well, let's pretend that we have painted ourselves. So now we have to wash all that paint off. And I have a fun song. It's called, it is. Well, it's kind of about paint and our bodies and learning our different body parts like hands and elbows and knees and toes. But this song is called Coconut Soap. And in coconut soap, we got to wash all this paint off of our body. So when you're taking a bath, do you use soap to brush your teeth? No. What do you use to brush your teeth? Toothpaste. What do you do to wash your hair? What do you use? Shampoo and conditioner. Shampoo. But what do you use on your body? Soap. So this is what this song is about. So it goes like this. Wash my hands, wash my hands, wash my elbows, wash my elbows, wash my arms with coconut soap, with coconut soap.
But in that book, he missed the elbow.
He did miss his elbows. His elbows were clean. Wash my feet, wash my feet, wash my knees, wash my knees, wash my legs with coconut soap. We'll get there, coconut soap. Brush my teeth with toothpaste. Wash my hair with shampoo. But when I wash the rest of my body, I always wash with coconut soap. So what's next? What haven't we washed yet? Oh, wash my neck, wash my neck. Wash my tummy, wash my tummy, wash my chest with coconut soap, with coconut soap. Wash my ears, wash my ears, wash my nose, wash my nose, Wash my chin with coconut soap, with coconut soap. Wash my forehead, wash my forehead. Wash my cheeks, wash my cheeks. Did we miss something? We got our feet. Wash my face with coconut soap, with coconut. Yeah, be careful. Brush my teeth with toothpaste. Wash my hair with shampoo. But when I wash the rest of my body, I always wash with coconut soap. Doo-doo-doo. With coconut soap. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, dry off. We're all clean. We don't have paint covering us anymore. Good deal, good deal.
I wash my face with water, but
You do?
I close my eyes so I can wash my eyes.
That's very smart. You know, when you get older, you have to wash your face with a lot of stuff. There's at least 5 different products you put on your face alone, guys. Just get ready. This book is called Parts, and it's by Ted Arnold, and it's really funny because it's about a young friend who is so confused. Has your body ever done something absolutely wild that you didn't know was going to happen? When I was 4 years old, I had a tooth fall out. Then all my teeth fell out, and I grew big grown-up teeth. I didn't know that was going to happen. That was wild to me. So he has stuff happen to him, and he's not sure what to think about it.
Well, last time my water ball hit a tooth.
It did? Ow, I bet that hurt. This is called Parts. I just don't know what's going on or why it has to be, but every day it's something worse. What's happening to me? This book could definitely be written for grown-ups too, because again, as you grow older, you need more product. I think it was 3 days ago I first became aware that in my comb were caught a couple pieces of hair. Have you ever had hair fall out? When I brush my hair in my hairbrush, a lot of hair gets in there. I stared at them amazed and more than just a bit appalled to think that I was only 5 and starting to go bald. Is he really going to lose all his hair? You think so? I don't know. I think he's just growing new hair. Then later on, I don't recall exactly when it was, I lifted up my shirt and found this little piece of fuzz. Have you ever found fuzz in your belly button?
Yeah.
He does. Sure, we call it lint.
But he gets fuzz out of my belly button.
He does. I stared at it amazed and wondered, what's this all about? But then I understood. It was my stuffing coming out. Do we have stuffing? No, we're not stuffed animals. That lint came from his shirt. Next day, when I was outside playing with the water hose, I saw that little bits of skin were peeling from my toes. Have you ever stayed in the bathtub too long?
No.
Got wrinkly skin? No? Well, you guys might be just as amazed as he is.
Yeah,
I
but I haven't done now.
You haven't? I stared at them amazed, and then I gave a little groan to think that pretty soon I might be peeled down to the bone. Then yesterday, before my bath, as I took off my clothes, a chunk of something gray and wet fell right out of my nose.
It's water.
Ugh, you think so? Ugh. I stared at it amazed and thought I should be feeling pain. Well, wouldn't you if you just lost a little piece of brain? Is it really brain? No, I think it's a booger. I know, but I think it's a booger. So now today I'm sitting here enjoying Dr. Seuss, and suddenly I realize a tooth is coming loose. I wiggle it, amazed, dismayed, too horrified to speak. Without my teeth, how can I eat? Already I feel weak. Has anybody in here had a tooth come out?
No.
Lost a tooth? Well, something to look forward to. Oh, you still have yours, but they will, and then you'll get grown-up teeth.
I don't.
You don't? Well, just get ready. Just get ready.
A long time ago, I have a friend, Eva, and she's 10 now, and she popped out too.
She did lose a tooth? Yeah? You still have your tooth? Uh-oh, we'll have to tell him to fix it. Now I'm really worried. I'm scared as I can be, because finally what's happening is very clear to see. The glue that holds our parts together isn't holding me. He's coming apart. And now I'm thinking to myself, what's next in line to go? Might be my ears, might be my eyeballs. How's a kid to know?
Now, if his eyeballs fell out, he couldn't see.
I don't know. One day, I know, one day I might be playing ball and have my arm fall off. Or maybe I could lose my head if suddenly I cough. He's really worried. Quite soon I'll be in pieces, a pile without a shape. Thank goodness Dad keeps lots and lots and lots of masking tape. What? You forgot to tell me teeth fall out? And when they do, some brand new teeth will soon begin to sprout? She's reading a book that says Parenting for Beginners. My hair, my skin, and everything, there's nothing I should fear? So all of me is normal? Whew. Well, that's really good to hear.
So worried.
Yeah, then tell me, what's this yellow stuff I got out of my ear? Ew! He had some earwax. That was a silly book. So, you get earwax too?
Yep, sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wash it in my bath. Sometimes I put some water in my
Yeah.
ear.
Clean it out.
Yeah, but sometimes I still have some earwax left. We have white things that get earwax
Yeah.
in my ear.
Yep, I use those sometimes too. And earwax is good. It has a purpose. It keeps things from getting in your ear.
I get scabs in my ear.
You do? You know,
I don't have any on my ear, but sometimes I do.
human bodies are weird, you guys. They do all kinds of weird stuff like we just saw. But what about a weird alien friend? And we can draw. We're gonna all work together to draw her body. So her name is Catalina Madalina Upsadina Wakadina Hokapoka Loka. Do you guys know her name? Catalina Madalina Upsadina Upsadina Hokapoka Loka. So we're gonna draw. It's a long name. We're gonna draw Catalina Madalina Upsadina Upsadina Hokapoka Loka. So I need somebody who would like to, and I'm going to let everybody who wants to draw can have a turn to draw a piece of Catalina. So my friend here in the yellow sweatshirt, you can pick a color marker, and will you draw her head? Now listen to how it's shaped. Her head was shaped like a baseball bat. So I think it's kind of long and oval like that. Do you want to draw her head for me? I'm going to lower this a little bit to make it easier. So you can draw her head. And it says right on top was a funny old hat. So once he draws the head, will you draw the hat?
Yeah.
Okay, so you come up here and draw the hat. There's her head. And my friend here in the jacket's going to draw a hat on her head. And then will you draw her hair? Awesome. It's okay, friend. You can just, I'll take care of it. Thank you.
Me.
Okay, grab a marker. Well, we can take turns. Okay,
I already dried her head.
you drew her head. Thank you, friend. Let's see. You're drawing her a hat on her head. And Walker, will you draw 2 hairs on her head? One was alive and the other was dead. So she only has 2 hairs. You're going to draw 2 eyes. One was purple and the other was red. So will you draw her a purple eye and a red eye? All righty. And
I draw an eye?
yeah, will you draw her a purple eye and a red eye? And then when you're done with your marker, you can put it back in my little bucket. So 2 hairs on her head. One, it's okay. One was alive and the other was dead. She had 2 eyes in her head. One was purple and the other red. Okay, who's next? Do you want to draw her teeth?
Yeah.
She had 2 teeth in her mouth. One points up and one points down. Yeah. And then I'm going to have you draw her neck. Yeah. Who wants to draw a bow? You want to draw a bow? So you're going to draw a bow on her neck. And let's see. Who wants to draw her hips? She has silly hips. Does anybody want to draw her hips? Nobody? That's okay. I can do that part. What about her feet? Who wants to draw her feet? Does anybody want to draw her feet? You've had a turn. Is there anybody who hasn't had a turn that wants to? It's okay if you don't. Okay, you can draw her feet. They're flat as bathtub mats. Okay. Who's drawing the neck?
Can I go
I don't think we have the neck. Will you draw her neck? Her neck is as long as a 10-foot pole.
Can I go next?
Sure. I need you to draw her heart. So, who drew her neck? You drew her feet. Those are perfect. Very flat. Okay, can I get you to draw the neck? It's very long. Can you draw her neck? Here, make way for our friend. He's got to draw her neck. It's very long. Do you need me to help you open the marker? Is it tricky? Oh, got it. So can you draw her a long neck? Maybe goes all the way to the ground. Wow, she has a long neck. That is perfect. Now we can draw the bow. She's wearing a bow on her neck. You can make it look however you want. This is your bow. Maybe it's a squiggly bow or a square bow or a circle bow. It's any kind of bow you want. There you go. You're drawing her heart, right? Do you want to draw her hips?
Sure.
Okay.
Actually,
Her
I
hips.
had a turn.
You already had a turn? Well, I think we're just repeating. Okay.
A bow.
A bow. Thank you, friend. Okay. We've got her feet. We just need her heart. Will you draw her heart? Do you want to draw? Will you add something to Catalina, Madalina, Upsidina, Wotsidina? Would you like to add something to our friend? You want to add something to our friend? Here, or there's a friend behind you who hasn't had a turn yet. Can you give her a big nose?
I'm gonna give her.
You can do her heart.
Ready.
Yep. Okay, if you've already had a turn, can you go sit down so that I can see, make sure all of our friends have room? Thank you. Thank you, sweet girl. My name is Miss Jessica. What's your name? Parker. Okay, all of my friends who are waiting so patiently, we're going to sing this song when we're done drawing our friend. It is?
My mom is named Jessica.
Wow, we have more than one Jessica. Oh, watch out. You've got a little friend behind you. Did you want to draw the nose? Okay, you don't have to. All righty. So now we've got our friend. Oh, do you want to draw something on our friend? Or do you want to watch? Okay. Did you get a turn? Okay, I'm going to put these up. Okay, now we've made our Catalina Madalina. Are you guys ready? Catalina Madalina, Upsidina, Whatsidina, Hoka Poka Loka was her name. Her head was shaped like a baseball bat, and right on top was a funny old hat. Catalina Madalina, Upsidina, Whatsidina, Hoka Poka Loka was her name. She had two hairs on her head. One was alive and the other was dead. Catalina Madalina, Upsidina, Whatsidina, Hoka Poka Loka was her name. Do you guys think you know her name yet? It's a tricky one. She had two eyes in her head. One was purple and the other was red. Catalina Madalina, Upsidina, Whatsidina, Hoka Poka Loka was her name. What's next? Oh, she had two teeth in her mouth. One pointed north and the other pointed south. Catalina Madalina, Upsidina, Whatsidina, Hoka Poka Loka was her name. What's next? Her neck was long as a 10-foot pole, and right in the middle was a big black bow. Catalina Madalina, Upsidina, Whatsidina, Hoka Poka Loka was her name. Her hips were like two ships in port, one going south and the other going north. Catalina Madalina, Upsidina, Whatsidina, Hoka Poka Loka was her name. Now we're to her feet. Her feet were as flat as bathroom mats. Now how in the world did they get like that? Catalina Madalina, Upsidina, Whatsidina. Maybe they got smooshed. Hoka Poka Loka was her name. But she's very nice, so I'm told. She has a heart that's made of gold. Catalina Madalina, Upsidina. It is a purple heart. Hoka Poka Loka was her name. So this is our friend, Catalina Madalina, Upsidina, Whatsidina, Hoka Poka Loka. I bet I sang that differently every single time. That's a tricky, tricky name. What do you think of our friend? Did we do a good job?
Yeah!
Yay! She looks exactly like the song describes. Kiss your brains. Oh, our fun little friend. Okay, now I think we can play Simon Says. But before we play Simon Says, I wanted to tell you what the craft is today. Guess what? It's a free art day. So I put out watercolor paper, I put out drawing paper, and I put out regular paper. I put out watercolors and cups so that you can do cups of water. So if you want to paint a picture, you can. I also have crayons, and I have stickers, and I have scissors, so you can make whatever you want, right? Yay! It's a free art day. You want to make all of them? So feel free to make whatever you want. And you get to paint with watercolors today, so that's kind of exciting. So if you're ready, let's play Simon Says. I get to be Simon. Okay, so the rules of Simon Says are...
You're not Simon.
I'm Miss Jessica, but I'm pretending to be Simon. I got my Simon hat on. So when Simon says to do something, you follow those directions.
But when he doesn't say to do something, don't do it.
But don't do it. But if I just say, touch your nose, don't touch your nose. You have to wait for Simon Says, okay? So that's the trick. Okay, let's see. Simon says, stand up tall. Simon says, stand up tall. Wiggle your ears. Oh, Simon didn't say. You didn't? Okay. Simon says, touch your nose.
Touch your nose.
Simon says, touch the top of your head. Simon says, touch your knee. Touch your tummy.
No.
Oh, Simon didn't say. Simon says, wiggle your fingers. Simon says, shake your hips. Simon says, turn around. Sit back down. Oh, Simon didn't say. I tricked some of you guys. Simon says, touch your toes. Simon says, touch your nose. Simon says, touch your ears. Touch your shoulders. Oh, oh, oh. Simon says, dance. Simon says, stomp. Stand like a statue. Oh, Simon didn't say. Simon says, close your eyes. Simon says, open them wide. Simon says, wiggle your elbows. Okay, wiggle your knees. Oh, Simon didn't say. It's tricky because your brain just wants to keep following the directions. Okay, let's see what's next. Simon says, jump up and down. Simon says, clap your hands. Stop clapping your hands. Oh, Simon didn't say. I tricked you guys. You guys are really good at this game. You were getting kind of tired. Okay, I get it. I believe you. So Simon says, hop on one foot. Simon says, hop on 2 feet. Okay, touch your toes. Oh, Simon didn't say. No, we don't have outs in story time. So Simon says, sit on your bottom. And Simon says, it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye. That's what Simon says. And Simon says, don't forget we have art in the craft room. And Miss Sarah's going to do toddler time at 10:30. Was this a fun day? Did you learn anything new that you didn't before, like you're going to lose your teeth? You did? Oh.
You forgot one of the books.
Well, we ran out of time. It kind of took us a little longer to draw Miss Catalina, Madalena, Upsidina, Whatsidina, Loca Loca. It's okay, because story time is over. So I just want to say thanks for sitting. Thanks for listening. Thanks for coming here today. Now that story time is over, hope you have a lovely day. Well, friends, thanks for coming, and I will see you next Wednesday. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful week. And I hope it's cold enough to wear sweaters.